Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to this YouTube channel 30CAGR. In this video, we are going to discuss about a very important update that we have introduced in our Trade Scalper application. And that's nothing but we have released a new version, which is 1.6. And there are a lot of powerful and innovative features that we introduced into this, right? So we're going to discuss about that. But before we start, if you haven't subscribed to this video, as always, please do subscribe because these are the tools that we are bringing just for you. In case if you are an option trader, then these tools and these features will phenomenally help you, right? So don't forget to hit on the bell icon after subscribing. All right, so first things first, as you know, bluechipalgos.com, this is the place where we host all the algo tools like TradeBots, Web, Desktop, Trade Scalper and all. And in this video, we are specifically discussing about Trade Scalper, which is a great tool for option traders, right? If you are an option buyer or seller, it doesn't matter. But if you're an option trader, a special option scalper, this application will phenomenally help you, in placing trades very quickly, probably in 100 200 milliseconds, which is like 1/10 of a second. It's lightning fast, very speed, laser speed, and also there are tons of other benefits which the brokers generally do not provide, right? So let's see. First things first again. Now you can see that we have introduced even midcap nifty and sensex. Historically we have only had like bank nifty and finnifty. Now you have 5 indices available. You can trade and choose whatever index that you would like to trade in. All right, so that's the first thing. And the second is all these things are already explained, like CEPE, lots, MIS, trailing stop loss and all. In case if you haven't watched our previous videos, please go to the website or our YouTube channel and you can learn about all these basic features, right? But in this version, we have introduced like 3 to 4 features which are really important, and many people have been asking us for so many weeks, right? The first is when it comes to the entry, earlier it was only market order, and later, of course, we released limit order. But now we have brought in like 2 more, entry types. Let's discuss about all those. Market orders, market orders are very simple. If you want to buy at the current market price, you can do it. Limit order is in case if the price is at 100 rupees and you want to buy at 95 rupees, then you can place limit order. It will ask you for the price, give 95. It will stay as a pending order in your broker terminal, and then in case if it hits 95, only then it will be taken. Otherwise it will still be sitting in the this trade book only. If you want, you can also cancel again. I'm not going to place that now because this is a paper account, but you can in real time, if you are placing the limit order, before the order gets triggered, you can also cancel again if you don't want it. Okay, and then the most important, probably second most important, buy above, sell below. Some people who do technical analysis, what they say is, Raj, if the price is 100 rupees, I don't want to buy now. I don't want to buy at 95. I want to buy at 105 because there are resistance levels. Only if that crosses, things will go up, right? So they say that I only would like to buy above 105. Sure, in that case, you just have to select this, give trigger price is 105 and limit price up to you. Maybe some buffer amount you need to give, like 4 or 5. It shouldn't really be matter. So you can give some value there, and once it crosses 105, your order will be picked up. Right, so this is again most requested feature that we have incorporated. And then the next one is underlying based entry. um, I'm not really sure if this has been there anywhere in India in any algo tool, especially scalping tool. Using underlying, you can also give the price. Let's say now Bank Nifty is 49,076, okay, or let's say 49,100. I'll give 49,200 here. Only once the underlying reaches this price, okay, the order will be taken as per my preset parameters. You can see at the top of the window, main window, right? Let's say I have put like 5 lots. Okay, only once the underlying reaches 49,200, 5 lots of call option will be bought, in the strike 49,100. So based on underlying also you can enter. This is especially this will be useful for people who do trading based on technical analysis. right? So now there are four types of entries, and because we are talking about underlying, let me cover this feature. Now you can exit based on underlying as well. Okay, you can give a couple of values. Why we have given this is, even myself, what I generally do is, while I'm doing some technical analysis and trading, I know the resistance level and underlying level of the underlying, right? In that case, what I have to do is I just have to give the underlying value 49,500 and then 48,500. When either of these two values, they get hit, then what we do is we exit all your positions. Remember, this is for unrealized positions. For all your unrealized positions, this will be applied and it will be exited. And what's more, you can also do cross trading, which means you can do trading in bank nifty, finnifty, and midcap nifty, but you can track the levels of nifty. How good is that? Okay, you can track the levels of nifty and exit based on that, right? So this is a underlying exit. And global MTM exit, very straightforward, and we have already seen this in the previous versions. Like, let's say I have given 10,000 as profit and 10,000 as loss. Once it gets hit, then the order will be exited, right? And then we also have lock and trail P&L. Lock and trail in the sense, you have actually four fields. Last two are mandatory, but first two first two are mandatory, but last two are optional. So what this essentially means is, again, this is a very good way to protect your profits. Let's say you have given 500 here and 100 here. So what you are essentially telling the application is, once I reach 500 profit, then lock my minimum profit at 100, which means even if market takes a U-turn and your 500 rupees profit is falling, still at 100 rupees it will exit all your positions and come back. So that day you will not go back with a loss, right? So this is how you can instruct the application that, once you get X amount of profit, then lock the amount by, I don't know, maybe Y amount, something like that, right? And to make it even powerful, we have another two fields as well: increase in profit and trial minimum profit. So let's say, again, you have given like 20 and 20. What you are essentially saying is, first log this. Once it reaches 500 rupees, then I should have 100 rupees as a locking profit. And over this, okay, once after 500 is reached, above this, if, I mean, for every 20 rupees profit, lock the profit or increase this locking profit also by 20 rupees, which means if this becomes 520, okay, this will be 120. This application will lock your minimum profit at 120. If this becomes 540, this becomes 140, 560, 160. So as long as the market keeps trending, you keep on locking the profit, and if the market quickly takes a U-turn, this application will exit because that minimum locking profit will be met. Okay, especially when the markets are trending, in those days, this lock and trail will phenomenally help, because you keep trailing, and the trailing profit will also be increased, and at some stage, if the market reverses, you will get out of that minimum profit or locking profit that you have configured, right? So this is like an lock and trail feature that we have included in this Trade Scalper 1.6 version. And then the other thing is trail to cost. Trail to cost is also pretty simple, but very powerful. Even before entering into the trade, you can give, like, maybe let's say you can give it in points, MTM, or percentage. In terms of points, okay, let's say you have given like 20, okay, and let's say you have entered into some bank nifty which is at 300 rupees. You can see that now it's at 300 rupees. Once after you enter and you get 20 points profit, your stop loss will immediately be trailed to your cost price. Okay, this is very important because you need to log the profits as when you get the chance, right? You don't want to turn your profitable trades into loss trades. So for that, what you can do is you can give some value before entering into the trade itself. So maybe what we will do is we will run a test trade so that you will understand. And also one more thing, when it comes to this trail to cost, if there is already a stop loss, if you have given some initial stop loss, okay, then this initial stop loss will be modified. If you don't give any stop loss, still fine. We will create a stop loss once this trail to cost price is achieved. Okay, and all this will be happening in the broker terminal itself, so you are safe. Even if something happens to the API or broker's API, or I don't know, maybe to your system power off or internet off, nothing will happen because the orders are already sitting in the exchange, right? So That's the point. So let's uncheck all these. First, initially, let's open the trade book and then run some. Let's put the market order and hit on enter. Stop loss can't be zero. Of course, it can't be zero. So yeah, you can see that now I have hit on enter and then there is a trade. And again, I'll hit on enter. We'll have one more trade. Again, enter. Again, enter. So like that, you can take multiple positions here, as you all know. And I'll just hit on exit all so that I can exit everything. Now what I'll really do here is maybe I'll put trial to cost as 5 points and I'll pick up some instrument which is at 473. That's the LTP. And you can see now the profit is 386 rupees, and you can see that the trailing has been done. Okay, entry is 475.1 and the current SL is also 475.1. This is because the trailing has been done. Trail to cost is activated here. All right, and you can see that it has come back and then trail to cost is hit, and so the status is changed to trail to cost, and it exited almost at the same price, and we exited at no profit no loss. So this is trail to cost, which is really very important to log the profits. Okay, so then I would also like to show you a few more things that we have on the trade book as well. Let's take another trade. So now we have picked up another trade. In that we have, I mean, when you go to this trade book, you have exit button, trail now button, half exit and partial exit, right? Exit is straightforward. I'm not getting into that. Trial now is very, very important because sometimes you cannot give trail to cost beforehand before entering into the trade. So when the trade is happening, at that point in time, if you see that you have a profitable trade, you can hit on that. Now we cannot hit because it's in the loss trade, right? See, if I hit on that, it is throwing a message saying that position should be in profit, right? But we need a profitable trade. So let's do one thing. Let us take a few more positions. I have taken one sell position, and then again I will take one buy position. Let me check. Yeah, so you can see that now this position is in profit and trail now will be activated. Yeah, can you see now trail now is activated? 466.95 is the entry and the current SL is 466.95. Okay, so like that, this current SL keeps on changing. In case if you have given some other stop loss initially, that will be changed to the entry price, right? So that's the trial now button. Now you can see I can trial now this position. If I hit on trial now, you can see that 469 is the entry and 469 is the current stop loss, right? And if I would like to do a half exit, then I can do half exit, and if I want to do partial exit, I can do partial exit. So I can do all these sorts of things, and these are again already available in the previous version. Now another important thing that I would like to mention, in fact again last 3 features that we have introduced in this settings page. So in the settings tab, you have 2 things under your control now. One is the expiry, most requested feature by many. Some people have been asking us, Raj, I need a way to trade in future expiries. Like until now we only have given the option to trade in the current weekly expiry, right? But now you can trade in the next week or the monthly or whatever random feature that random expiry you want, you can just select it. Okay, and these expiries will be different because these days we have daily expiries. We had to give this drop down for each and every index, so you can choose you can choose different expiries for different instruments as well. Okay, weekly for some instruments, monthly for some other. So it's totally up to you. You can select whatever expiry you want to trade in. And even for underlying also, see in the main window, if you see, we can trade using underlying, right? You can enter using underlying, you can exit using underlying, or even for tracking also at the top you have this underlying prices, right? Until now all these are spot prices because most of the people follow spot, but there are a few professional traders who also follow futures. So what we have done is now we have given you the option to choose between spot and future. And what's more, even in futures you can select current month, next month, or far month futures. Okay, as I said, there are so many things that we decided to incorporate and make this the best of the best algo tools available in India, right? And of course a few more are also coming. I'll keep that as a suspense, but for now you can see all these are available. And one last feature but not really the least, very important thing is order slicing. Okay, now we have order slicing facility in this application. Let's say you want to trade in 200 bank nifty lots. Okay, obviously you cannot trade in 200 in one order. I think 90, I don't even think it's 90. 900 quantity is the freeze, number. So until now you have to place huge quantities in different orders, but not anymore. So let's see. You can see that now I'm giving 200 and selecting the market, and let me hit on enter. So you can see that 4 orders have been created immediately, and you can look at the quantities also: 900, 900, 900, and the last quantity, whichever is the left out quantity, that quantity is pushed as the 4th order, right? So now you can enter even like 200, 300, 500, or even 1000 quantity. This application knows how to split the orders, and you can call it as iceberg or slicing, order slicing, whatever name you would like to. But the concept here is we are just slicing the orders and sending them as different positions. So, and simply if you want to exit, just hit on exit all. That's it. So everything will be exited. All right. So this is the last feature that we have added. So as I mentioned, a lot of things like trail to cost, underlying exit, lock and trail, different types of market entries, or maybe even order slicing or settings page. So all these new features we have been incorporating in this 1.6.33 version. All right, so now it is available. In case if you wish to avail this, you can WhatsApp us. We'll put the WhatsApp number in the description, or you can also directly visit our website, and in the contact page you have our WhatsApp number. All right, so that's all we have for this video. And in case if you have any more questions, you can put it in the comments, or you can contact us directly. Thank you so much. And before I close out on the video, in case if you haven't subscribed to this video, please consider subscribing and hit on bell icon. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.